Who's going first? Hello and welcome to the Fitness for Grown-Ups podcast.
Well done. We've
Thank
only
you.
recorded that about 7 times. You kept forgetting it.
I did. I kept forgetting. It's a
We've
good
got
name.
it right now. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. How's your day gone?
Not too bad. It's gone quite quick, I think, for Tuesday. Normally it can take a bit, it can drag a little bit, but Tuesday been all right. Yeah.
Busy
About you?
day. Busy day.
Yeah, it's been
Tuesday.
busy this morning. Very busy. But that's how it is, isn't it? Running your own business.
Life at the top, eh?
I don't know about
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, let's do a bit of an intro, eh?
We should be better at, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so welcome to the Fitness for Grown-Ups podcast. We are a new up-and-coming podcast who's here to, I suppose, give you a different angle on health and fitness, something for grown-ups.
Yeah.
So you guys that aren't 20 years old anymore, you don't have endless amounts of time, and you need fitness solutions that are going to fit in with your busy lives.
Yeah, making it easier. That's our job.
Yeah,
Make it easier for you lot.
make it easy to get your results,
Yeah.
meet your fitness goals, and not harder. So why don't we start with tell them a little bit about your story, just a short
Yeah,
brief
a
of
little intro.
what got you into fitness, what your journeys look like, when you became a coach, and where you are now.
Okay, I think I was always into sport at school, and then I went to college many years ago to do a sports related, sports related. I don't know what you call it, like a not degree, but what's under that A level kind of thing. And then I was out of fitness for a while, partying and such, having a great time. And then I think in 2007, I got my first fitness job, and I was sick of feeling a bit unhealthy. I was getting ill all the time. I wasn't looking after myself, and I was like, hold on a minute, weren't you really into sport and fitness and looking after your body, and you had loads of confidence, and you weren't, you know? So I just decided to get back into fitness, and then found a job 2007. That's 19 years ago now.
Wow.
And I went from gym instructor level 2, class instructor, then I did level 3 PT, gym manager, and then self-employment, and then that's when we met, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, 10 years ago now?
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of where it started for me. I think I wasn't particularly into training before that, but I used to run and play football, and then I started, I suppose, using the gym when I first got my first gym job, and I loved it. I loved the feeling. I loved how it wasn't as exhausting as playing football, but the results were better. I was in better shape. Yeah, and I think it just went from there.
What about now?
How
old are you now?
41.
41.
41 years old.
You're pretty trim for 40.
Thanks, mate.
Doing all right, aren't you?
Doing all right. Yeah, I train 4 times a week. I don't push as hard as I used to. I always feel like it's the risk and reward, isn't it? Like if you push too hard and the next day you're going to be exhausted, you want it to benefit, don't you? And that's what I'm about. I like to be, as you know, we work 12 hours some days, so it's like I don't want to exhaust myself because I've got a lot to do the next day. I'm busy people. We want to just train at optimal level for where we're at the moment. Keep myself in shape, look after myself as best as I can. Recovery is a bit different now, as we know.
Yeah.
But I still really enjoy the gym. I think it's the best. Touch wood. I don't seem to be as injured as I did when I was playing sports and football and stuff. So I enjoy that a lot more. I enjoy the feeling. I enjoy the shape I've got. And yeah, I think I'll probably do it forever.
Yeah.
How about
Good.
that? That's
Yeah.
good and true, isn't it?
Good.
What about you then? Yours is obviously longer than mine. I think your story of training and
Yeah. Wow. So I first started training in the gym. Obviously, being a kid, I was always doing so much, constantly active.
yeah,
I first went to the gym, I was 16, so 28 years ago.
yeah.
Is that right? 44 now.
Don't ask me, but it sounds. I'm going to say
Yeah.
yeah. Someone will work it out. Who's
Yeah,
listening.
it is, yeah. Wow, 28 years ago. I was one of them 16-year-old lads that couldn't ever seem to get a girlfriend. I was like, I was like the last one.
Really?
Yes, I was zero game, zero biceps. And then I was like, I don't know. It's like I felt like I needed to better myself or do something. And I went to the gym and I was like hooked. And I was glugging down protein shakes, raw eggs,
Yeah.
smashing off chickens. It
Mm.
was just like, went onto this full-on deep dive into bought the Arnold Schwarzenegger bodybuilding encyclopedia and obsessed.
Big book, wasn't it?
Yeah, for years and years and years after that. I very strangely enrolled on a sports course at college and then segued straight into construction because that's what my mates were doing.
Oh, really?
Mental.
Yeah.
So I started off to go into something fitness related and then went straight on to something else. I was only 16.
Mm.
Not very smart, obviously. Then I had I graduated from uni and then I had a 10-year, what's 10-year
Gap
career.
or career?
That's the word I was looking
Yeah.
for. Pretty obvious one in construction and then got into fitness. In that time, I kind of stopped training in my, I want to say mid 20s for about 12 months after my eldest daughter, Ellie, was born. She's 20 now. And for whatever reason, I don't know, work, becoming a new dad, I don't really know, I kind of stopped training. I ended up probably arguably in the worst shape of my life. I went from, I was into training, but I never really understood nutrition at the time, and I kind of stayed in shape because I was young. I ate healthy-ish, I ate a bit of crap, and then Elle was born, stopped training, ate lots of junk food, got overweight, lost all my muscle. I was like, right. And then again, getting towards, you know, 26, 27, I was like, right. And then I got in really good shape. And I was
I've seen the pictures.
very focused for a long time. Very, very focused. I'd say obsessed. I, and I probably stayed like that for many years. Then in 2015, I left my career in construction to start my career in fitness. So 11 years ago.
Mm.
My middle child was born, Matilda,
Matilda.
who's now
Yeah.
11. And again, I had very strangely started my new career in fitness. I get that right, and then stopped training for 12 months, and it was like again ended up really out of shape, and then got in really good shape again, and then yeah, done all right ever since. There's been times when I could probably be in better shape, but I've always been all right.
Mm.
Then 3 years ago, my third child, Benji, was born, and my my focus was to not let my health and fitness slip during that time, and I didn't, despite being busy with work. I was going to say having 3 kids, I don't really have to run around after my eldest, but having certainly 2 kids that I needed to be there for. So yeah, and that's been me ever since, I suppose. Just try and keep a steady keel.
Is it different now for training wise and intensity?
Yeah, I think so. So the differences are aesthetics aren't particularly important to me. Of course, I want to feel good and confident in things I'm wearing, but whether I've got abs or not isn't a massive issue. The main thing is am I healthy? Am I moving all right? Am I fit? Am I strong? And am I going to have some longevity for my kids and for myself as I get older? I think that's where the focus is now. So, whereas when I was 20, it was like I wanted to be bigger, I wanted bigger arms,
Yeah.
I wanted to be stronger. It was like things that now don't matter so much.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like
Yeah.
I want to make sure that in 20 years I can still run up the stairs.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that when my lad who's 3 is putting his arms up because he wants me to carry him, I can pick him up and I can carry him for 15, 20 minutes because
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because I've still got enough strength to do
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, I think when you get into your 40s, I think priority is to just be healthy, be strong, be fit,
Yeah. Sure.
and I would say extend your life because I feel like the decisions you make in your 40s are going to impact you later on.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of those type of clients in as well, aren't we? I guess that's because it's our ethos. That's who we tend to see through the doors a lot of.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that probably segues us into the next section.
Yeah, who do we help is the question,
Who
isn't
do
it?
we
That's
help?
shall I start this bit or you?
Well, yeah, go on, you go.
Well, I guess because I tend to look after a lot of the people that are new to us. If you're doing like a 6-week foundation course or something, I would tend to get a lot of people that have lost their way a little bit later on in life, or maybe had a period out of training, just like we did ourselves. I feel like we get a lot of people that just need a little bit of motivation, a bit of a push, and a bit of structure, more so than anything else now. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think we help people who. There's really two main people that come to us. The one is that they're just completely new; they don't know what to do. The second is they've been in shape before and
Falling off.
they've fallen off.
Yeah.
The years have passed.
Yeah.
They were 20 years younger when they were really in
Yeah.
shape, and they're like, I really don't feel like I know what to do anymore.
Yeah, doing what they used to do wouldn't particularly work now,
Yeah.
and then they just don't get started because that's the only one plan that they know, kind
Yeah.
of thing, I guess.
Now, of course, when people come to us as beginners, I think what's really good is where they end up.
Yeah.
You know, we've got people now, and they're doing some pretty impressive stuff, aren't they? You know, they're doing high roxes, deadly
Yeah.
dozens,
Some of them are doing more than me.
ultra runs. There's all sorts of stuff that guys are
Yeah,
doing. So
ultra run, that's crazy.
it's just cool that like
Yeah.
these people came in with like I do not know where to start, and now they're just smashing everything.
Yeah, we watch them grow. I think that's
Yeah.
yeah.
And these aren't people that have come to us and they're already fit, they're already strong. It's like these aren't lifelong trainers.
No.
I would say we're lifelong trainers. We've been training all
Yeah.
our lives in one way or the other. Yeah, we've had small breaks.
Yeah, for sure.
But these people, it's like I started training 3 years ago and I've ran an ultra marathon and I've done a high rocks. Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
And I'm doing deadly dozen. And
Yeah.
it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a very nice, warming thing to see that we help these people and they go on to do other things that maybe they didn't even think they were going to do.
Yeah, but they were beginners.
Yeah, but they were beginners, exactly.
Not knowing where to start, not knowing what fitness looked like to them.
Yeah, not knowing where to start is probably the biggest problem we see. What other problems do you think we get as coaches? What's the
Of course, not knowing where to start and not knowing where they fit in, feeling uncomfortable in gyms.
Yeah, we get a lot of that. I used to go to the X gym and I just felt like I didn't fit in, and then I turned around and came out. It's just we get that quite a bit.
Just stood on a treadmill for
there was the only one piece of kit.
Yeah. I looked at those pieces of kit. I didn't really know what to do with them.
Yeah.
So what do we do differently?
What do we do differently? I like to think that I didn't really put this in my intro, but one of the reasons I became a PT was so that I could help people more than the current job I was in.
Yeah.
I felt like my hands were tied a lot from the previous place I worked from, and there wasn't it was about numbers in those places, isn't it?
Of course.
We've had this chat before. It's they focus on numbers rather than help, whereas we think we focus a bit more on help than just trying to get as many people in. Get the right people in that are going to gel with us and that need the support, I guess.
So having said that, to put you on the spot,
let's do it.
What do you think that this podcast could do for those people who are similar in the same boat, the same predicament as the people that we've worked with?
I guess it would maybe give them a bit of free support. Maybe they would learn a little bit about us to let them know that there are places out there that can support them. Yeah, I'd probably say that. That was a nice unscripted question. Do you have any other answers for it?
I just think it would give them an understanding of the steps that they can take.
Oh yeah. We break it down for them and make it,
And if we can do that in this podcast, then they can listen to it and they can go, actually that makes sense. That resonates for me.
Yeah.
That chimes with where I am in my life. I think.
Yeah, it's got to be relatable, and like you said, if it's relatable, people will do it or look into it further. And yeah,
okay,
good question. Are we allowed to do that? Let's go to questions. Suppose we can do what we want.
I don't think it's rules, is there? Okay. Likes and dislikes.
my likes of the fitness industry. I think I like how accessible fitness is now, and there's loads
Yeah.
of different options. I think,
Loads of options.
yeah. And there's new ones popping up. Um, like paddle, for example, which is new. I've not
paddle,
tried it
innit?
yet. It's everywhere at the
The
minute,
world's
but
gone mad for paddle, haven't they?
yeah,
I've not tried it.
I haven't tried it. Maybe we should go.
I don't know
Um,
if I'm bougie enough.
you are in them trainers. But yeah, I think
Fast trainers these.
the fact that it's accessible and there's lots of options for people to get
Yeah.
healthy and fit. It's not just like go to the gym. There's loads of other things. Obviously, I'm much in favour of that because
Yeah.
there's a lot of long-term health benefits from gym. But I like how accessible it is. That's
Yeah.
probably my favourite. I do see people coming to us from other sports as well and saying, "Oh, I need to work on this, and I
Yeah.
play this sport." And it's like, "Oh, okay, so we can improve in those areas." But they're doing other stuff as well. And like you said before, they come to us and then they do other things that they weren't doing.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of events and things out there now, isn't there, for people to
High
enjoy
rocks
it.
in it.
Yeah,
That's the
Deadlies.
big in it.
What's that one we did? Like Muddy Maniacs and Born Survivor and stuff. There's all them
Oh yeah.
as well. And
They've been kicking around a few years. They've
yeah,
Tough Mudders. They've been
Tough
doing donkeys,
Mudders.
haven't they?
Yeah, I'm sure we did a few of them back in the day.
I was going to say Tough Mudders as old as we are, but
I
think it is. I very much doubt it is, but
yeah. But yeah, what about your You go with likes first, and then I'll do my dislikes afterwards.
what do I? Well, you do yours because my likes and dislikes they're very closely connected. I feel
Okay.
like it's the same, which
My-
is wild. I know.
I guess my dislikes are sometimes we get people that come to us and they've had a bad experience with a coach that didn't upskill themselves to learn what that people needed. And there's a lot of social media nonsense out there now trying to get you to buy stuff without teaching you anything first.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's two, but I think those are my two dislikes because we get a lot of people coming to us and saying, "Oh, I went and did this plan or this program with this coach."
One
And you
size
just
fits
think,
all.
yeah, yeah, exactly that. It's like a one size fits all plan that didn't work for them, and you just think, God, why didn't that person coach them rather than just give them this plan? Yeah, those are my dislikes. You agree with those?
Yeah.
They're pretty big, I think.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's good in a way because the people are coming to us to get the solution.
Yeah. Yeah.
But on the other side, I fear that people aren't doing fitness anymore because they've had that bad experience. Whereas if you have one bad decorator, you'd find a different decorator. Do you know what I mean? So I guess if you had a bad coach, you couldn't find a better suited coach for you.
We always try and get my mum and dad to your decorating.
Yeah.
Good, you know.
I cannot paper.
They are
At
decent.
all.
I can't decorate. You've seen.
Yeah.
Give me a paintbrush, I'll get more on me than you will.
Yeah, I've seen it. But
I don't
yeah.
know how I'm going on about decorating.
I don't know why I started that, but yeah, you would find a better solution. I
Yeah,
think
of
some
course you would.
people they were a bit scared because they've been burnt by
Yeah,
coach.
understandable. Yeah.
But there are solutions out there, and I just think people should look into it a bit deeper. But yeah, go on then. Your likes and dislikes are quite
it's a
similar.
little similar. Well, so here's what I would say, and these are very closely connected. So what I like about the fitness industry is that I feel the standard of coaching from some coaches has improved immensely.
Yeah, we've seen that around here as well.
The past couple of years. However, I feel the standard of coaching has dropped immensely.
Yeah.
And I think what I mean by that is due to the volume of coaches available.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel that there's a cohort of coaches that have gone, I need to keep my what's the phrase? I need to keep my sword sharp.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean?
Swords and wallpaper. But I know.
You know what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah,
You need to keep good.
Finger on the pulse and stay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think for every coach that
Is upskilling.
is upskilling and actually genuinely has years of knowledge, experience from face-to-face experience, education. Because to be a good coach, let's be honest, it isn't. I've done a course. it isn't, oh, well, I've been in the gym 20 years. It's actually a combination of both.
Mhm.
And I think so for every really good coach, there's another one who has been to a large group training facility, we'll say.
Mhm.
We're not going to mention names.
Mhm.
They've done a 6-week course.
Yeah.
They've learnt their way of training, and
Mhm.
now they are coaching groups of 20 people
Mhm.
as a coach session.
Yeah. Coaching. That's a loose term.
It's a very loose term because I couldn't coach 20 people at once
Mm.
after many years' experience.
Mhm.
And that's where I think the industry is failing, maybe.
Yeah. There's a few trying to get. Goes back to numbers again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than the
Yeah.
level of coaching.
So I think if you are attending a session that is being classed as coached or anything other than circuit training, and there's 20 people in it, you are not in a coached session,
No.
regardless of what you're being told.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, and I think that's where the standards are
Yeah.
dropping.
Yeah. There's too many. Yeah. There's too many people out there letting the standards drop rather than upskilling, I guess.
But then for every poor quality service that I know people are delivering, I also know that some really good coaches.
Yeah. We know a few.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
a few. Yeah. So yeah,
Good. Likes and dislikes. Tick.
that's it.
Is there anything else we want to talk about today?
I think that is pretty much it.
I think that's
What
it, isn't
what
it,
the
for our
future
first?
has to hold for the podcast, what you can look forward to.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Just tell them what they can look forward to in no specific order.
Yeah.
In case it changes.
Oh, I had one other dislike.
Go
I
on.
hate this one when I read a class is suitable for all fitness abilities.
Oh, yeah.
How can it be?
Yeah.
You must be a good coach if it's suitable for all fitness abilities.
All abilities.
All abilities.
Yeah, that's suitable for all. Is it?
Well, we've got 3 different types of session
Yeah.
that we run
Yeah.
for different abilities.
For different abilities, yeah.
So either
Exactly
we don't know
that.
how to coach, or
Maybe we're wrong.
maybe we're wrong.
Just lob everyone in the
Maybe,
same group and see what
yeah,
happens.
see what happens.
I'm pretty sure people would leave, but
Or get injured,
or get injured. Yeah,
or get bored.
yeah.
But it's all right, because
Yeah,
anyone
it's
can do
alright.
it.
Yeah, we just
Anyway. Yeah, so
things to look forward to, I guess.
yeah.
In no order.
Well, this isn't going to be in order.
Yeah.
You can do it in order if you want.
No, in any particular order.
No
Well,
particular
you're
order.
you're going to host most of these,
Yeah.
I think. So maybe you go into the order of who.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to mention any people that are coming on because we've got other people to come in, haven't we? And
Yeah, so things to look forward to in no particular order. Busy parents, myself and Bex are going to discuss what it takes to
6 kids between you.
wild.
Mental.
Just to
thanks.
clarify, 3 of them are mine and 3 of them are hers.
Yeah. Oh,
You say between
I did
us,
between. I
yeah,
meant between.
not
yeah,
like that.
collectively, not.
Collectively.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I think. Yeah.
We have a beginner's guide to health and fitness. I think we're going to do together.
Yeah, that's good. I like to do that one because that's where I think that's where I shine with new people
Yeah.
and beginners.
We're going to talk about the over 40s athlete and what it means to be an over 40s athlete. Going to do that with them,
Wow,
one
she
of our
over 40.
coaches. As we are, is over 40, and again, I would say she's found a new lease of life with her fitness.
Yeah, she's
She's
in
always
great shape as well.
stayed fit and healthy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she's never
She's
really.
a client as well, isn't she?
She was,
while ago.
and then became a coach.
Yeah, great
But
story,
a
really.
long-term advocate of fitness, but then
Yeah.
she's changed and she's doing stuff she wouldn't have done 10 years ago, which
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of my favourites. Is my good friend and client G. He's going to come on and we're going to talk about how normal people do abnormal things.
He's a weird, isn't he?
He's done some weird stuff. And when I say weird stuff, I don't mean like
My
that.
stuff.
I mean like, he
Yeah.
has put himself through the grinder
Yeah.
in the pursuit of
The
like
lap. That was one, wasn't it? The lap
achievement.
and
No, it wasn't a lap.
wasn't it? I
No.
think he did a lap.
No, it was well, I'll give you a little taster. It was an ultra from Edinburgh to Glasgow, and he's now on the cards as a 100-mile ultra, which
That
I
is
might be involved in some way.
He's doing 100 miles.
Wild.
Make sure he speaks about that, and ask him why.
Yeah,
'cause-
well, that's it. Why? But to give you a very quick overview, G was, God, when I met him, he was 115 kilos and he'd lost 10 kilos, 15 kilos at this point. He was very new to health and fitness. He'd had some health issues, and the man that I met back then, if you had told me that he was going to be running the 100-mile ultra a couple of years later, I would have gone, you what?
Yeah.
So it just shows how normal people can
Yeah.
go right.
Yeah.
Another one, navigating injury and illness. Again, in your 40s, injury can
Very important.
be more likely. So how can you avoid it as best you can? And what do you do if you get ill? And how can you try and maintain your fitness? And then maybe we might do a bit of myth busting in the near future.
This is a good one, I think. 'cause
Yeah.
There's a lot, isn't there, we can just make people aware of that aren't things, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe we're going to run we'll put some up online on Facebook or Instagram and see what you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah, that'd be good. We could do a story poll or something, or a vote. That's quite
Yeah.
easy.
So I
Good.
think that's us.
I'm excited.
Thank you for
very
listening.
much. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'll we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next
Stay
time.
tuned.